And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, Jackson escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's second down. Throwing again is Lamar. Rolling left, buying some time. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Kid, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special. Not that entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, man, you appreciate great safety play like that.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. Score, touchdown, Houston! The Texans get some late points and the lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
So the Texans gonna run it back, try for another two-point conversion. He's throwing for it! And the pass is caught. 10-2 more onto the score. Well, they were just one away from the strikeout, Brock, but their third attempt finally nets them a two-point conversion.
I know some coaches, played for some coaches that would have lost some faith in their offense and never tried it again, but not this crew. And this time they're rewarded with not just a couple. But a shot of some renewed confidence as well.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Deontay Hardy to return. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, a couple yards short at the 23. The Ravens trotting out their offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. They're out and set, first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That is now the fifth sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Azeez Al-Shaair has it. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's going to keep this one. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
Going right side, Mixon with it. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Mixon launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
The Texan offense out now for another 2-point opportunity. Looking to throw, Stroud. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And he's out a little short of the 30. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. He's back to throw. Escapes out to the left. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face 2nd down. Looking to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. In the interest of... bypass the halftime break and resume play with the 3rd quarter. Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Jackson. He's on the move. This one falls incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. And not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Complete, Derrick Henry. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. On the move, headed right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Jackson's gonna throw again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's gonna be third down. And again, it's Jackson. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up fourth down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his... Kate getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Yet again, Azeez Al-Shaair has it. And the Texans get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Looking for his wide receiver there, and it sets up second down. Stroud. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
And he goes down a little short of the 40. That gets him 7, sets up fourth down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Here's Lamar. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
That's low and bounces short of his man.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Lamar back to throw. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Now here's Lamar. And they pick him off again! Christian Harris picks it off. Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't... Four straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare! 4 big games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offense coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So it's second down coming up. To the air, Stroud. Caught, nice gain left side. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans parlay the interception into points. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Hardy on the return. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, here's Lamar. Flush down now to his left. He's on the move. Bouncing football. And the Texans